Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it be for you. My name is James, Jamescape, and welcome to today's video. So firstly, I'd like to start it off by apologising that I didn't get a video out last week. I've been ill, but I'm better at last, and I'm happy to bring you today's video. So today's video is a little bit different, and it's all focused around this here. You'll know exactly what it is from the title. So today, I found on Amazon, as you see on the screen right now, a RGB Parkan stage light for £10, and I thought this is quite cheap. I don't tend to get stage lights for that kind of money, so this video is me testing it out and showing you what I think. So here we have what I arrived from Amazon. It had an Amazon box, of course, on the outside. It's got a label here saying basically what it is, and that's all we have of an indication as what's actually inside this brown packaging. So I'm now going to open it all up and have a look at what we get inside. There could be another box in here by the I think there is from what I can feel. I'll rip this open now and we will see, here it is, what's inside. Here we have a plain brown box, get nice non-script packaging. It saves some money, so I'm all for it. I have no really expectations for this at all. It could be great, it could be totally rubbish, and if it works, that would be a nice pleasant surprise. Let's rip this thing open and we'll chuck that to one side. Oh, got a nice little fancy diagram there, or not a diagram, or a little illustration. Let me get that back on the light. There will be of what's inside. Yeah, I'm shocked just how small it is. It's also really, really light, which you wouldn't expect for a cheap stage light. Here goes to open it up. First thing we get is a instruction manual. Yeah, so let me take this whole out here. So here is part one of the stand, I'm guessing, and here is, I'm guessing it's the second part of the stand. So you have to assemble it a little bit. Here, got a standard UK plug, which is always good, and it's fused. That's great. And I was always worried when you buy some stuff that you won't get a UK plug. You have to use an adapter, which isn't really ideal. So this is it here. We have some little bits to put the stand together, and this is the 18 LED stage light. So I'm going to quickly rip out this from its plastic covering, and let's try to put this thing together. So now it's time to put this all together on the unboxing table, I'm going to call this, which is actually just a table on top of an Amazon box. It wasn't quite tall enough. So yeah, let's go. So we have an actual grip seal bag here. Inside we have two little things, I guess, on the side, and screws, and we have two nuts and two more screws. So first thing about this is, yeah, it seems like a alright piece of kit. It's plastic, it's very light, not best build quality, but you wouldn't really expect that for this price. It's got the LCD on the back here that you're most likely using to control it, along with the power cable built in. You can't do it without, which is slightly annoying, and daisy chaining, but again, I wouldn't expect that. You have buttons here to control it, the mic for its automatic noise, sound to light features, and the two DMX ports here, which is this can be DMX controlled too, which is a nice useful feature if you, unlike me, have a DMX controller. So let's try and put this thing together. That's all been assembled. This light is complete and it's ready to go, hopefully. So here we have the power cable. It doesn't look to be too long, which should be a bit infuriating if you're using it in a stage environment. This is really quite a short power cable, but it should be fine for what we're doing it now. So I'm going to plug it in. So now I've got some power up here. So I'm going to plug it back in, and yeah, you see, it's quite bright. It's to make a whirring noise. It has quite a loud fan, but on the whole, it seems to be pretty good. So it's reacting light to sound, as you can see. When I hit my hand on the table, it changes colour, which is alright. It's a simple thing. I'll try out some music in a bit, but now we're going to have a go at setting this thing up and seeing how to control it. So yeah, it says on SOUD, I'm assuming that's a sound mode, despite the fact that's not even on the list. It's a colour fade, which should hopefully be quite nice. It just fades through all the colours, and I can up and down button the back of this change the speed. Yes, you can see at the moment it's on CF mode. I think this is just colour jump, so it jumps between it. This is colour pulse. I guess this is the strobe. Then this is a mode which I'm looking forward to the most, where you can change the RGB values of each one. So I'm going to try and get the legendary Jamescape blue here. You got 0, 1, 2, 6, 2, 5, 5 RGB values, those of you who don't know. So I've turned off the red completely, and I've put the green now using the buttons on the back, which are a bit fiddly, but you know, it was £10. So the G of 126, and now the final bit is the blue of 255. So that there is Jamescape blue, and on the wall behind you, it actually does look quite a lot of Jamescape blue. So I'm going to close the curtains and just have a look at this light, what kind of thing it can produce in the dark. So here are the results of the lights. We have a nice little blue colour here, the kind of blue I'd expect for Jamescape blue, and it looks really quite nice. It's a bit more of a spot than you'd expect from a car cam, but overall it's quite a nice colour, and it seems to have done the job quite well. So I'm now going to put it into back into colour fade mode, and have a look at how this is nice at all. So let's turn down the speed a bit. Yeah, it looks pretty good actually. It's not too bad, especially not for £10. But now I'm going to try it with some music. I tend to be quite let down by sound to light modes. The fact that I start my feet and it changes colour isn't the best thing ever. So I'm going to get my phone and play some music, and let's see what this thing can do. So this being Jamescape TV, there's only one song we could really test it with. It's my voice is making a change, not great. Let's have a look at this stuff of this. You got radio waves, microwaves, you got infrared radiation, ultraviolet invisible light, X-rays and gamma rays. So, that thing is pretty bright in the eyes. It's not the nicest thing to have seen directly at you there, but as you can see by the currently green me, soon to change, yeah, it's a pretty good light for £10. For 10 quid, you can't really argue. For a stage show, I would happily probably use this thing. So, you know, I do lighting at my school, and I will give this a go. I'll bring it in and I'll see what we can do, because for 10 quid, DMX control, it's pretty good. It's a bright light, it's got nice colour mixing. The colours are a lot less separated than I would have thought of, seeing it doesn't have RGB LEDs. And yeah, it seems like a really good light. So 10 quid stage light, it does work, and it works quite well. So if you need some budget stage lighting for some reason at some time, the link is in the description below. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this slightly different video. If you have or you haven't, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want more of these, let me know, and if you want me to do slightly more in-depth and technical and different review of this light here, then let me know and I'll try and do that for you as well. So thank you so much for watching. My name's James, you're watching Jamescape TV, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.